This is for our special guest in studio, Mr. Saddle Brown, joining us. That's David Allen Coe, The Ride. You have a version on this that people can find up on YouTube, right, and check it out?
Just look up The Ride, Saddle Brown, and you hear my version of that song.
All right, we're going to have a little more extensive interview up on our Facebook fan page here in just a little bit, so we're going to be chatting with you here and that, so I want to get a little more there. But I wanted to talk about your album. It's called I Didn't Go Country, because you're country.
There it is.
Is that what this was the whole statement about that?
That's the whole thing. But most of the questions is always, what made you go country or something like that. I've been doing it since I was 7.
Okay, well, here's something to think about. Ken Burns did this series called Country Music.
Okay.
And it took a really great series that was up on PBS, 8-part series. And it talks about the history of country music. Now, back in the day,
go ahead.
And unfortunately, when we lived in a time when segregation was going on, country music had its influence in a lot of places, not only, especially in the Deep South, but it also had its inspiration in a lot of black families' homes, and especially with the Memphis sound and everything that came through. But they called it R&B music, or they called it something else. Same with over here in Mexico, they call it the barrio music and history and everything else. But when you put it all together, country music, as all the artists say, it's everything in general. Everything comes together. So when it comes from the country, you're like from the heart. Hey, I'm from this. This is part of what I grew up with. I grew up listening to it. I'm sure when it was getting back to CDs and cassettes, you were all there with all that part there. So that's when I always tell the purists, everybody, country music has its roots. Those that know it very well, it comes to heart. And like I said, it spoke to your heart. This is what you wanted to do.
I love it, man. And I Didn't Go Country's a really good song. It gets really deep down into the core of the South and my vision and how things are. And you'll be able to just, when you hear it's my DNA, man. That song was my DNA. Y'all need to go to hear I Didn't Go Country by Saddle Brown, and it explains my bio.
All right, what do we expect to see tonight? What do people need to see when they see you up on stage?
Well, tonight, I'm going to do a lot of my original songs that I'll get to introduce to the Las Cruces fans and friends, and hope that everyone, embraces them. And I sing from the heart, and I wrote every song on my CD. And so, when you come into a new territory and people get to hear your material, it's going to be a true testament. And so I'm really looking forward to singing my songs and letting the people hear.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how well you're going to do tonight. I am looking forward to this concert. This will be a lot of fun. We got a great night here. And tell us about She Wants to Meet You. Who's the girl in the video?
Oh, She Wants to Meet You is a friend actually that I met at a grocery store. And she was going through some stuff. She was crying when I came down the aisle. And she was beautiful.
Okay, what grocery store? Where was this again here?
It was Publix in Sherrilsford, North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
And I was going down the aisle, and this female that worked there, she had on her uniform, her face was red, her eyes were swollen. And I was like, are you having a good day? And she was like, no, just point blank. And so she shared to me what was going on in her life. And I just kind of like, wow, I went out inspired, like, that's a heck of a song. She's beautiful and don't even know it. Like most ladies put themselves in a secondary position willingly, and all the signs that they prayed for has already been answered, but they just don't follow through with them. So they wind up in terrible conditions and situations. And that's just what this song was about. And so when I released it, I had to make it not only have its authenticity, but I had to find the female that kind of inspired me.
Okay, so you are at the grocery store, this girl cries, and then you asked her to be in the video? Is that what happened?
I went back.
You went back. Okay, I want to go to this part now.
And I said, hey, would you like to be into a video? And she said she was already trying to break into the modeling and stuff like that. And I said, I can see why. And we put together video together, man, and it came out.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask. Did you get her phone number?
No.
Okay, no, you were being a gentleman. All right, I gotcha.
I was being a gentleman. She's fresh out of high school too.
Okay, I got. Okay, the whole story. All right, I gotcha.
But it was a great moment, man. She's a great person, and her actual boyfriend. That the history behind this song, the guy that's in the video is the guy that actually had her crying.
How did they make up?
They're still making up.
Okay,
So
I'm just saying, if you go to the grocery store and this big guy comes up to you who can lift 405 pounds and he wants you to be on a video, you're probably not going to tell him no.
She accepted, and she did a great job. It was her first time, and Kirsten Smith and Deshaun Gibbs, they really done a great time. Good job, man. I really appreciate them for coming out. And Kevin O'Connor from Hunger Games is in the movie. Callie McLean. There's a lot of people in that video that's got some rapport going on, but The main actors didn't have anything. They did a great job.
All right, here it is. Saddle Brown, She Wants to Meet You on Your Country 103.9 KGRT.
Go.